Hello, welcome back, Farming Simulator Club members. Today is the day. We have finally got a really special mods today. Okay, let's go check them out. Make sure if you guys like this video, you guys pound that like button. And if you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe. Okay, here we go. I already downloaded them, so I'm going to show them off. Let's see. First, we got... Of course, we got the update yesterday. I'm just going to go one by one. Okay, first we got the Europa Panther 2. This is by Crusoe 70. It's 435,000 euros. Max power 768. Max speed is 40 kilometers per hour. And then also comes with the Europa R9 rotor combination HR6, HR9, HR12, R9 rotor. Changelog, camera error connected. Okay, then we got another one by Crusoe. This is the Europa Tiger 6. Europa Tiger 6 is 495,000. Max power is 768 horsepower. Max speed 40. Combination HR6, HR9, HR12, R9, R12 rotor. And then camera error corrected. Okay, those are from them. And then we also got an update for the Dutchfar HTS 6095 that we had, I think it was like a week or two ago. Okay, and the changelog is helper improved, filling capacity from grain tank to 95,000, fixed the PS number in the store from 394 to 395, header trolley added, and then texture technical adjustment, which I know what that is. That's from that sticker that was on the back. Okay, with these ones, I'm not going to really show them off. They're pretty much self-explanatory, and there's the big one, of course, that happened today that I'm will probably be showing off a little bit. Of course, Seasons by Rismus Modding. In the description down below, I will be posting a link to their Facebook, so make sure you guys go there and follow his page so you guys know what updates he's going to be doing and all that. Along with, I'll be posting things about his updates and everything. Okay, Seasons, new save recommended. So make sure you guys do a new save, because it can mess it up and everything. Because I heard that if you load it into your save and then you say you don't like it and you try to load it out, it can mess it up. Okay, new save recommended. Winter is coming, and spring, summer, and autumn too. The Seasons mod changes the fundamental way to play Farming Simulator by introducing seasons and changing all aspects of the gameplay, such as weather, growth, economy, vehicle maintenance, and husbandry to suit. Experience the trials and tribulations of a real-life farmer, worrying if you will get all your crops planted on time before it gets too cold or too dry for them to germinate, and whether you will complete the harvest before the rainy days of autumn when crops will be wet. Beautiful visuals to suit the season, such as the birth of life in spring, the richness of color of autumn, and bare trees on the bleak winter's day when you are clearing the snow or doing forestry, will help to fully immerse you in this new environment. For further info on the gameplay, check out the season section on the in-game help. A full list of features can be found on our website. Okay, thank you, Realness. I've been waiting for this. Okay, then we got the Seasons Geo mods. There's 5 of them right now. Okay, we got the Wales ones. This is a mild, wet climate characterizes the weather of Wales, with short amount of proper harvesting time and a lot of rainy days. You will have to plan carefully and work hard to keep your farm afloat. Wales is a geo mod for seasons that simulates farming in Wales region. The latest version of the Seasons mod is required. In changelog, they added sugarcane no growth, because I don't think sugarcane even grows over there. An update calendar for Seasons 1.2. And what I know from Realness, he told me that they update these mods all the time. Okay, then we got Seasons Snowy Lands. It's time to take a break from farming and have a winter holiday, then go to Snowy Lands. Snowy Lands is a geo mod that has eternal winter and high snow. Drive around in the truck or tractor, slipping over the roads, or draw snow circles. Enjoy your holiday. Add a sugarcane no growth, removed code, and updated calendar for Seasons 1.2. Okay, then we got Seasons Geo US Midwest. Okay, now this is my one right here because I'm from the Midwest. Okay, do you want to experience farming in the productive soils of the U.S. known as the Corn Belt? Enjoy the weather and growth of one of the most intensely farmed regions in the world. Note that sugar beet does not grow in this part of the world. The latest version of Seasons mod is required. And then it added sugar beets, which I don't believe sugar beets even grows here, so probably sugar beets won't be in this one. Which I'm probably going to be showing the Midwest one off on there whenever I start showing it. Okay, then Seasons Geo Paraguay. Okay, experience the hot and humid environment of Paraguay with this Geo mod, made specifically for the Farming Simulator 17 Platinum Edition. So with this one, I believe there's not going to be winter because I don't really think it snows down there. So this mod provides localized weather, growth, and economy to your Seasons gameplay. Animal feed and production are also changed to reflect the conditions in the area. This mod requires at least Seasons 1.2 of Seasons. It was made specifically for the Platinum DLC, but can be used on any map. Okay, then we have Seasons Geo Northern Sweden. Discover the colder climates of northern Sweden. Even enjoy longer and harsh winters with snow and colder soil temperatures. Northern Sweden is a Geo mod that simulates farming in subarctic regions. The latest version of Seasons mod is required. Add sugarcane, no growth. Update calendar for Seasons 1.2. Okay, there we go. And with these, I think, like whenever you start up a new map, they will all be selected. So I believe when you go down your mod list, just to basically select the ones you want, like select the one you want. Like say you want US Midwest, so basically just have US Midwest selected. Or if you don't want any of them, just do the basic one. You just have Seasons, and these ones checked off. Okay, now I'm gonna show you guys how to get to the menus and all that kind of stuff in here. Okay, here we are. We are on Goldcrest right now, and I have the US one activated. Okay, when you first start off, this is what you're going to see. Spring is here, flowers and trees bloom. It is time to cultivate and sow your fields. I believe this shows up every single time that the season changes. Okay, Seasons. Welcome to Seasons Mod by Realmus Modding. Please check out the help in the menu to find out more about how to use this mod. As you can see, when I first started off, it's pretty rainy. Okay. Okay, now if you hold the L1 or left bumper on the Xbox and you push, well, on this one's options, so I don't know what it is on the Xbox, but you get to the Seasons menu, and as you can see right here, it tells you basically in the green the planting season, like what best time it is to plant it, and the best time when it is to harvest. Like wheat, best time is basically in the spring or the end of summer, basically to the winter, because I believe there's of course winter wheat. Same thing with barley and canola. And then it says right here, you see the 41s? That's the temperature that the ground really needs to be into before you can plant it. And it's seeing right there, it says sugarcane none. I thought sugarcane was on the US one. I guess not. It might be just for the platinum, I guess. Okay, then you push R1. And see right here, we got these. This is the economy now. And I guess after every year, it'll update it and everything. Okay, push R1 again. See, and here's the season introductions on, keys and help menu on. Then you got Fahrenheit, Celsius. I'm from the US, so I'm used to Fahrenheit. The season lengths, you got 12, 15, 18, 21, 24, and 3. So they upped it. I remember it used to be just 12. If you're going to do 24 days, that's going to be long. Mainly in this game. Okay, I'm going to keep on 12 for right now. Snow mode. Snow will fall in cold winters and block roads. Then you got snow tracks. Vehicles compress snow when driving over it. Then you got crop moisture. This allows threshing when crops are wet of moisture. Okay, there's that. Okay, and then we got, yeah, see, look, prices and everything on here. I forgot there was like tons of places on here. As you can see right there, over on the grass and all that stuff, it is $0. They do not. And with this mod, you cannot sell just grass, hay, and all that like that. And I believe not bales either. I believe you can just only sell silage bales. That's it. I'm seeing sugarcane, since it's not on here, I believe you can't even plant it. So, okay. And then if you go all the way over to the help menu, if you go over right here, you have the season stuff. Like season is a mod that improves realism. Pretty much everybody knows this by what I said yesterday. And then we got seasonal effects. Weather is random from day to day, but follow a pattern from season to season. Spring will be rainy and foggy with some chances of sunny weather. Summer will be warmer and drier. Hailstorms can occur without any warning. Autumn will be rainy with some sunny weather. Winter will be rainy but often cold enough to allow snow to fall, maybe even stay on the ground. Snow will fill tippers and shovels unless the tipper or shovel is covered in the shed with a snow mask or a tarp. Snow will also reduce traction, thus making vehicles slower. Okay, so right now I know that Goldcrest, Sosnovka, and the Platinum map all have the mask on there. So basically it doesn't rain and snow in barns and all that stuff and get on your thing. Okay, then we got seasonal effects too. Daylight hours are also affected with the seasons. Winters have shorter days, 8 hours, while summers have longer days, 17 hours. Bunker silos and silage bales require time to ferment. It takes 1/3 of a season, one transition, to fully ferment either a bunker silo or a silage bale. Wrapped hay will not ferment, but they will be protected against the weather. Seasons will also affect trees and foliage. The trees will change state according to seasonal temperatures. Leaves will turn color and drop in the autumn. Trees will go bare in winter and be lighter green in the spring. Okay, the weather forecast. I'll show you guys everything about the weather forecast. Hailstorms do not appear on the weather forecast, as hail in real life is often an unexpected event. The number on the right of each forecast block represents the day of the season. Okay, then you get soil temperatures. Soil temperature is modeled using thermometric equations and historical data. This means that the soil will freeze in the winter when the air temperature drops below a certain point for a certain length of time, which I know in Fahrenheit, below freezing here is 32. I believe in Celsius it's 0, I think. The soil will then thaw in the spring when the air temperature rises above a certain threshold for a certain length of time. The soil cannot be worked when the ground is frozen. Crops will not grow in frozen soil. Crops will only germinate when the soil temperature is above the germination temperatures. The germination temperatures are included in the calendar on the first page of the seasons menu. Okay, crops. When starting a new game, all crops will be set to the harvester stages to simulate the fact that the fields have been worked since autumn. When using seasons for the first time in an existing save game, you will have the option to either reset the crops or not, which of course recommend that you basically start a new game. The default growth pattern of the crops has been replaced with seasons. Crops will now follow a realistic growth pattern following their corresponding seasonal planting and harvesting times. This also means that the winter will kill most crops, and crops planted at the wrong time will not grow. Crops are only harvestable in their final growth stages, except for popular and oilseed radishes, and will stay in the final stage until they are killed off in the winter. Once a non-root crop reaches the first harvestable stage according to the growth overview and escape menu, it is ready to harvest. This is the final harvestable stage. You can still silage green crops. Okay, then we got arable crops. Crop growth is now much longer. It will take a half a year for a crop to reach the harvestable stage. Winter will kill most crops, but winter and spring crops are possible. Wheat, barley, poplar, grass, oilseed radishes, and canola can be planted in autumn for winter crops or planted in the spring for spring crops. Be certain that the soil is warm enough for the germination of these crops. Corn, soybeans, sunflowers, sugar beets, and potatoes must be planted in the spring. Be sure to check the growth overview in the seasons menu because some crops cannot be planted in the first transition of spring, early spring, and will die, even if the soil temperature is above germination temperature. Okay. In winter, grass is reset to its harvestable stage to simulate the winter killing off the grass when it becomes cold. Grass bales will gradually rot and disappear after 2 days, no matter where they are placed. Ooh. Grass bales will gradually rot and disappear after 2 days, no matter where they are placed. To prevent the decay of the bales, need to be used or wrapped. Once wrapped, they will turn into silage bales after 1/3 of the season. Swaths and piles of grass will begin to reduce in size and will eventually disappear after several days. Grass swaths and piles are reduced at midnight every day. Hay and straw swaths and piles are reduced after being exposed to rain. Straw and hay must be baled before it can be sold. Loose straw and hay cannot be sold, only given away for free. Grass baled or loose cannot be sold either. Okay. So if you make grass bales, they will eventually rot and disappear after 2 days no matter where they are placed. Okay, so how do you store up some grass for your animals then? Huh. Okay. I'll have to figure that one out. Okay, crops, trees. Trees take more time to reach their fully grown state. It will take plantable trees 5 game years to be fully grown. Wow. 5 years to fully grow. And after 2 years they cannot be cut. Oh, after 2 years they can be cut. Trees inhabit the growth of other trees if they have been planted too close together. To restart the growth of a tree, you will need to thin out the trees. Okay, then we got weather effects. Rain, hail, and snow affect the moisture levels of the crops. If the moisture in the crop is above a certain point because of bad weather, you will not be able to harvest your crop. Moist summer nights can occur without warning. After the rain, your crops will need time to dry out, which is dependent upon the air temperature and the time of the year. Warmer weather means crops will dry out faster than in cooler weather. Using tedder on hay while crops are wet will produce wet grass. Be certain to only use a tedder when the crops are dry enough. On a mod map that has been prepared with a snow mask by the modder, hay and straw bales that have been exposed to the rain or snow will begin to rot, unless the bales are stored in a shed with a snow mask. Bad weather will not affect wrapped bales or bales on a map without a snow mask. Okay, there's now maintenance in the game. Your tractors and harvesters require periodic maintenance in order to keep them operational. The maintenance period is every 30 hours or every year, whichever comes first. Vehicles that are past due their maintenance may no longer start. You can repair your vehicles, either the vehicle start or the placeable garage. To repair your vehicle, drive your vehicle to the garage or placeable garage and activate the repair. Note that it will be more expensive to repair at the vehicle shop. The age of your vehicle is the day since your last repair. Only drivable vehicles will require periodic maintenance. Tools and implements will automatically be repaired as needed. Okay, then the economy. The loan cap has been changed from 200,000 to 80% of the owned land and placeable building values. The minimum loan cap is 300,000. The maximum loan cap is 1.5 million. Income from missions have been reduced. Okay, I talked about this yesterday. Okay, then we hired help. Yes, hired workers require overtime pay. If hired worker is used before 6 a.m. and after 6 p.m. or on weekdays, his or her pay will be 50% higher. Okay, animals intro. Okay, let's see how much stuff there is. Okay, yeah, this thing, if you do not wish to work during the night, you have the option to skip to the morning. You can only do this outside a vehicle. If you decide to change the season length in the middle of the existing game, it is recommended that you change the season length during the winter to reduce undesired effects on existing crops and restart the game server after changing the season length. While it is your game to play as you want, it is suggested as a challenge to only play with 9-day cycle, 9-day season, and 5x time acceleration. This way you spend the spring only cultivating and planting crops, tending to crops and cutting hay in the summer, harvesting and plowing in the fall, and tending to your animals, machines, forests, and selling crops during the day. All vehicles need to be started manual. Okay, there's that. As you can see right there, you see on the top of the screen, you see like it's raining right now. Then you see like the weather is 43 degrees, the soil temperature is 45, and then there's it's showing that the crops are wet right now. See, if you go into a vehicle, it says, see, right there it says 30-hour engine hours or 48 days until maintenance is required. See, and everything has to be, you get to actually start it now. Okay. Well, I think this is the introduction to seasons for right now. I will probably be doing a video later on, and I'll probably start doing a Let's Play either on this map or Sosnovka until the Valley Old Farm gets masked. Let me know what you guys think about Seasons mod, and thank you guys for watching. Make sure you guys find the like button, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you guys subscribe.